Hello, I'm Chuckles. I'm a YouTuber who makes great content on a regular schedule and frequently interacts with everyone on social media. Is what I'd like to say, but you know that's not the case. I wanted to just take a moment here at the top to explain myself to everyone, as it's been almost 2 years. I'm not going to dwell on it very long, but I just wanted to get some stuff out in the open. That stuff being reasons for my inadequacy. The first reason is something that I'm pretty sure most people can relate to, creative or otherwise. That being procrastination and laziness. Man, I should get back into videos, but man, I'm tired mentally and physically. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I have to do more writing and shooting and editing. That's a lot of stuff. I'll just deal with it later. And that later becomes never. The second reason is something that fewer people can relate to. You see, I haven't actually been all that lazy on the filmmaking side of things. Even though the Afro Pictures website has still not been made, I have been working on a business plan for Yoyaku Yokai, organizing a trip to the American film market with some key crew members, and through that trip getting in contact with more collaborators to come on board the production, and currently I have been developing a project that will actually be produced in a couple of months that will coincide with the end of development for Yoyaku Yokai. And that's just since last month. I never even made a video about the trip to Tokyo last spring in which I had legit production meetings with Asia Pictures Entertainment Inc. and got to tour frickin' Toei Studios discussing actually shooting there. My friends and family on Facebook knew about it, but I didn't tell them much beyond just general announcements. The reason for this lack of updating is because although a lot has happened, it also feels like not a lot has happened. That's the thing about indie filmmaking. It takes a lot of work and a lot of time to make progress in the development of a film, and even though all that is progress, it's the kind of incremental progress that doesn't result in a tangible thing for you to go, look here, see, I did it, here it is, ha-ha! If I were to equate it to building a house, where distribution is the party at the end where everyone comes and checks out the new digs, production is constructing the house, and pre-production is gathering up the resources and excavating the land on which to lay the foundation for the house, then development is negotiating with various contractors, revising the blueprints, and waiting on approval from the municipality in charge of the land I'm wanting to use. To a producer, or a director, or even sometimes a writer, every day you are in development without some kind of product to show can feel like a personal failure. It's not. Development is essential, and it takes a long time, even for those who have all the resources they need already. But even knowing that, you get in your head and look at the end goal and go, the end goal has not been achieved, and therefore I am failing! It is at this point that I need to remember the video that I made back in 2016 in which I say that ambition only works if you are doing stuff. I have been doing stuff, but I haven't been doing this stuff. And if I can force myself to get over this mental block and start doing stuff consistently as I did in the beginning, that will refocus my efforts in doing more of the bigger stuff as well. With that in mind, I've decided to do what I said I was going to do in a different 2016 video and start posting regular content that is not necessarily related to the main point of this channel, but still in the same wheelhouse. That stuff's going to go up on a different channel that I can dedicate to just that, keeping this channel exclusively for the Afro Pictures journey. There will be, I think, several kinds of videos up on this new channel, but the main thrust is going to be a series I'm starting. It's going to be very similar to a type of video that has exploded in popularity recently. I'm not going to say much more because it's going to take me a while to get this new content up and running. I've been planning it for quite some time, however, and I think it's going to be something really special. Before that, I've got something major cooking up for the next few months. That is, a video essay. I've never done one before, but I've always been interested in trying it, so I'm going to do one. On Star Wars. What specifically about Star Wars? You'll have to wait and see. By which I mean you'll have to wait a couple weeks, because next week this channel is going to be filled with my 2019 AFM videos. That's right, when I attended the AFM in November, I recorded myself at the end of every day, just like I did in 2 previous years. But unlike before, I did not post those videos the same night that I recorded them. I wanted to, but this time around I was so busy the entire week that depriving myself of sleep by editing and posting every night would not have been wise. I did, however, manage to record a video every single day of the market this time around. So next week, and flowing into the week after that because their schedule was weird this year, you'll be getting a series of daily videos detailing our adventures at the AFM 2019. Yes, I said our adventures. My brother attended the entire market with me, so you'll get to see him too. Any of you who are at all interested in or curious about the American film market should definitely check these videos out, as you will get a serious first-hand take on the ins and outs of the market and just how one navigates it, and the industry in general, as an indie filmmaker. After all of that, you will be getting a special video dedicated to setting up my plans for the Star Wars video essay and the monumental task ahead of me in regards to how I'm going to tackle it. At that time, I should be well underway to that smaller project I mentioned earlier that relates to the actual production of Yuryaku Yokai. Details about that in the next vlog. You'll be getting that vlog like a month from now, but as I have described, you will be getting much content between now and then, and there is much more to come. Thank you all for watching, and thank you in advance for continuing to watch as I start getting content out into the world again. Please like, follow, and subscribe, and I will see you soon as this fresh phase of the journey begins. Happy New Year!